Tonight from the class of 1923 arena in the Penn Ice Rink, the Sports Fan Broadcasting Network is proud to bring you the University of Pennsylvania Quaker men's ice hockey action. Tonight, the 11-3 Quakers get ready to take on the Lions from Bryn Athyn as they come in 6-7-1 in Colonial States action. Good evening, everyone. Daryl Dobis. God, it's been so long. I've missed you guys here on the air, here on YouTube and SFBN. Apologies, the throat is gone, but we are going to tough it out. I'm a hockey broadcaster. We're going to get through this. University of Pennsylvania coming in, the two-time defending Colonial States champion, will host again this year and try to make it a three-peat. They are in the white at home, and they will send out Reagan O'Neill, 2-0 with a 1.50 goals against and a 9.43 save percentage. His combatant on the other side will be Tyler Cassidy. His 14th game of the year, he's 5-7-1 with a 4.18 goals against. There in the black, we're underway. Thanks for allowing us through your door and between your ears. Quickly, it's Capone over the line. Wants to shoot, sends it wide of O'Neill. Behind the net, stolen away by Bryn Athyn. To the right point, this will be Gavin Laughlin. His shot smothered, sent back in, delayed offsides as Sean Ford just fired it in. These two teams got together last Friday. It was a 7-2 win in that one for Penn. Drop pass, Eliaferov trying to get a shot off. Got tied up, nothing they could do, kept in. Turn around blindly there by Jacob Chan. And that'll be picked up here on the left side by Michael Yell. .60 shots Penn threw on Tyler Cassidy in that one. So the big key tonight here for Bryn Athyn will be don't allow so many shots. The defense has got to play stellar for this outstanding offensive group here for the Quakers. Ethan Abraham, one of the returning leading scorers, pushes it up. Opportunity between the rings. It gets swiped away on a nice play by May between the rings to knock it away from Corey Freeman. To center ice. Pushed over by Joel Shriver. Stolen out and then taken right back by Aiden Isak. And a line change coming up for Salvatore Capone, the head coach of Bryn Athyn. Turnover, top of the left circle, turn shot. That one went wide. Not in on cage there, so letting it goes O'Neill. In the right corner, 2-on-2 scrum. Coming out with it will be States. To the right point, one-timer, that one kicked away. First save of the game made there. For Bryn Athyn. Bugliosi couldn't get anything with it. Shot deflected. That one went wide. Having to make sure it went wide was Cassidy. In the left corner. Trying to keep it in is Christian Ford. Ford pinned up against the glass. Still fighting for it. Good job there against Griffin Camacho. Taken away here by Bugliosi. And now a stoppage of play as the goal has come off its moorings. And official stopping play there is Laura White. Yes, I did say Laura White. Joined with Samuel Chauvin as your officials in orange. Nathan Leon Guerrero and Ryan Kohler are on the lines here for this contest. Little low in numbers right now for a variety of reasons for Penn. Some injuries and some other issues where players hopefully will be back at the start of the 2024 calendar year. Sent along the boards, carrying it up down the right side here is Santino Capone. Sent in, that one deflected wide up into the safety netting. Don't think that was going to go in on goal, but they're going to credit a save anyway. And that'll be the second one for O'Neill. So far, no shots on goal for the hometown Quakers. Although off the faceoff here, Eliaferov. Left circle, in tight. Spin around, shot. That one ricocheted off the post and got loose. And that'll be covered up and hung onto by Cassidy. And they'll give him a shot on goal on that one. So Freeman will take this draw but lose it. Trying to clear is Bryn Athyn. Kept in near the blue line by Kevin Shen. Delayed offside, waved off. Chance here for Bryn Athyn now to get out of the zone. Nearly kicked it in by Chen. That's Jacob Chen. Good hit on the near side. His taking one there was Jimenez. Long pass. That'll go through the legs. This is going to be an icing. As it skipped through the legs at the blue line of Penn. And we'll come all the way back into the offensive end here. For Bryn Athyn, nearly 4 minutes gone in the first period. Penn 5 points out of first place in the regular season play behind Millersville, a team they took care of in the postseason last year. Bryn Athyn comes in third place, but well behind the Marauders and the Quakers at only 19 points. Pushed along the half wall and now pushed up farther here to States. States lost it, gave it up to Connor Walmsley. Walmsley lost it. And back the other way, losing an edge there was David John May. Trying to hustle to get it loose in front. That one saved there by Cassidy. Rebound in the left circle, trying to clear it out. And finally doing so there will be Bryn Athyn. Looking for a line change here, but quickly here come the Quakers. Drop pass for a shot. That one whistles high and wide. Rebound comes out. Tui tries another one, can't do it. Passed up top of the right circle. Losing his edge with it is Drew Rahman. Pass in front, Tui couldn't get a shot off. To the right side, it's Bugliosi. Sends it down low to Abraham. Abraham picked up by May to Tui. Tui couldn't control it. Anthony Basile tried to clear it out, couldn't. Good job by Penn to keep it in. Swatted back in farther, and here comes Bugliosi. Pass in front, across, shot! That one kicked away by Cassidy as it just missed the top left corner. And this one cleared the length, and just trying to get it out of trouble was Bryn Athyn, and they will have to stay on the ice. And coming off here, looks like injured, is Anthony Basile. He'll get checked out, the forward out of Endicott, New York. Had an assist in the last meeting on Friday, and he's actually looks like he's going back into the locker room. At least trying to walk this off behind the bench. Face off one by Penn, loose puck. That one skitters free to the left corner. Turn shot. That one point blank, and that one turned aside by Cassidy. Zachary Chen with a good opportunity there. Penn losing it. That was Chen, just fired back in by Sean Ford. Played behind his own net by O'Neill. O'Neill hasn't seen anything in the last few minutes, but he sees one now, turns that one aside on the doorstep, still loose. And that one's popped up in a break there as it's deflected by McFarland. And it'll go into the netting, and we'll get a face-off. 3 shots apiece, 3 saves apiece, still scoreless here in the first. As a new puck comes out, Shriver will take the draw here for the Lions. And will win it. Shot in front, rebounding close. That one once, twice, stacking the pads and falling down and not letting Isak get another one off his O'Neill. Reagan O'Neill looking sharp here early on in his third game here from Wellesley, Massachusetts. This draw also won by Bryn Athyn. Pass deflected. Camacho will keep it in. Down to the end line. Pass in front. Misfired shot. That one turned aside there by O'Neill. First one nearly collected an offensive stick, but unable to get his stick on it was Jimenez. Bryn Athyn now putting on the pressure. Good stick move in front. Shot that one turned aside as well. Already 7 shots here on goal for Bryn Athyn, and we're not even 7 minutes into the first. Camacho dumps it into the corner. Isak gets pinned over there. Good job to trap him by Drew Rahman. Bryn Athyn still with it. To the left point, Arister. That one goes wide to the right, not even close. Camacho trying to send it in deep. Kicked out. And nearly with a break was Bugliosi. Couldn't quite get a stick on it. Jimenez with a swipe, couple swipes. Everyone's swiping here, no one getting it. Finally, Bugliosi will just send it in, and we'll get a line change coming up here for Penn. Wrap to the far side, Isak. Opportunity to clear, trying to get around Abraham. Does. Up the left boards to Walmsley, sends it in deep. Slowing it up, it'll be O'Neal. Mark Tarazzi will send it up the right side. Now sent out to the middle. This will be Abraham. Abraham with 30 points on the season. Wants goal number 15. Won't get it here as he's pinned in by May. Sent to the far side. Trying to get it back there is Schroeder. He couldn't do it. Penn now with it. Sent out of the reach of Freeman into the left side, and here comes the Lions. May tried for a pass. He was poked from behind by Freeman and lost it. Quickly up, nearly a break, Abraham, and a token swipe there. As coming out to cover it up will be Cassidy before he could do any harm. And a face-off coming up. Exactly 8 minutes gone here in the first period. Here from Penn. Still no score. I enjoyed doing this when we had the Cup Championship last year, held here. Was looking forward to doing games again this year, but all the home games on Friday, high school football got in the way. Had a prior commitment. Glad to be back here with Alec Artoski and the staff at University of Penn, who treated me so well. Hopefully the next game I do, I'll have my voice back. Pass to the left side, Abraham. Abraham gives up to Tui. Tui up the left side trying to get around Ford. Tried to make a shot, but he lost control of the puck. Tui has it again into the right circle. Had it swatted away. Capone knocks it out. Back on the ice here, seeming to be okay, is Basile. And then Penn will dump it in from the red line. Ford all the way up center ice. This is going to go the length, the race for it. Yell trying to go after it, but getting there first will be Rahman. And that'll bring an icing and all the way back into the Bryn Athyn zone. Bryn Athyn, if you have not been out to Huntington Valley, Lower Moreland High School area, Lower Moreland School District, is in tight. That one's going to have to be covered up by Cassie quickly off the draw. But if you have never been there, one of the cooler barns, if you will. In fact, it's got no walls. The Yunga Pavilion. It's an open-air arena. You can't really see it from the road due to the trees. But it's right up against the road. I've always wanted to see a game there. I'm going to have to check it out one day. It seems like such a cool place to watch a game. Bryn Athyn, pass in front. No one there except the Quakers, Christian Ford. Ford tried to get it out. Got knocked away. Bugliosi, with a little bit of help, will get it in behind Cassidy. Cassidy leaves off to May. Stolen away, however. Trying to get it back is Zachary Chen. He had it knocked away, and Bryn Athyn will control. Good pass up to Jimenez. Tries to push it on himself. It's a foot race to the right side. Outside the right circle, Jimenez gets there, but also Aiden Armley will fight him away for it. Armley tried to clear it. Pass in front as it's stolen away at the blue line there by David John May, and cleared out here by Penn. Kevin Shen sends it in deep. Partial line change here as Shen drifts back defensively. Dump back into the offensive zone. Getting there first will be Camacho. Camacho out of Chesapeake, Virginia. Stolen behind the line by Freeman. Freeman gives it over to Chen. Shot. That one knocked down there. Point blank wrister by Freeman. Turned aside by Cassidy. Fifth shot of the game there. And a penalty coming up, but who are they going to get this on? Jacob Chen was the one up against the glass. I would have to think this is going against Bryn Athyn, and it looks like it is. It'll be Connor Walmsley, the forward out of Glen Olden, PA, not too far from here. He will get the gate. So 10:43 the time to go, and now offsides. Unable to keep it in was Penn. Penn will win this draw. They've won 6 of the 11 draws so far. They will go on the power play. 2 power play opportunities in their last meeting. They went 1 for 2. Top of the right circle. Spinning away is Abraham. Abraham holds. Down below the line. Pass in tight. Tui could not get a shot off. Cleared out by the Lions. For Walmsley, by the way, that is his 24th penalty minute. As this will be cleared out. A foot race here. As getting to it will be Michael Yell. Turned over, collision out between the rings. Out with it will come Penn. 4-on-2. Over the line is Tui. Tui between the legs. Still maintained. Shot. Cassidy comes out challenged. Rebound loose behind the net. Bugliosi will pick it up. To Abraham. Bugliosi looking for Abraham between the rings left side. He'll go to Chen. Chen shot. Unable to get a redirection there was Armley, and it'll clear out to the neutral zone and back into the Penn Quaker zone. 40 seconds left to go in the roughing call to Connor Walmsley. First penalty of the contest. As I continue to talk like I'm going through puberty. Penn trying to generate some offense here. Again, 60 shots in the last meeting. Not quite the same here with 7.5 to go in the first. Holding at the left dot. Dropped off to Ford. Ford holding. Shot deflected in front. That one turned aside by Cassidy. Out with it will come the Lions. This is Shriver. He'll wind and fire. That one up into the shoulder of O'Neal, and he'll knock it down. Almost rolled into a dangerous area, but fortunately Penn able to clear it out as the power play has expired. Bryn Athyn will now try to go on the advantage. States in the corner battling for it. Sent up May. May keeps it in back down to States. States tried a fancy backhand, wanted to get it to Bjorn Geertz, but he couldn't get a stick on it. To the left point, Camacho. Quick pass to the left side outside the circle. Sent back in by States. Back to get it there is Walmsley. Walmsley hit behind, and guess what? Now Walmsley has drawn a penalty here against Penn, and it'll be Bryn Athyn with an opportunity. And it looks like they got Mark Tarazzi at 13:27. Tarazzi, that's his 16th penalty minute. And he will get the roughing call. Shriver will take this draw here for, and we've got a little hold up here. And I believe we have a clock issue. They need 1 second back on the clock, and I think they're just going to hold this one for a heartbeat. Shriver will win it. One across. Oh, feigning on the high slot there was May. Got it back and then gave it up to Tui. May knocks it down. Opportunity between the rings. May got Vaseline on that stick. Needs some glue. Puck won't stay still. Tui trying to get a break. Does. Here comes Abraham. Abraham's shot turned aside by Cassidy. And the whistle will blow as contact with Cassidy dislodges his helmet. Boy, Tui tried to get Abraham on the fly, but it ricocheted off of a Lion. Otherwise, Abraham might have had a better chance on that breakaway. Aliferov wins the draw. Shot deflected off the stick of Isak. And we'll try this again. Aliferov 2 years ago was the MVP of the Colonial States tournament. Off the draw, that one goes all the way to the other side. I've never seen that. Went from the left ring to the right ring and up and out of play. And they'll bring it back to where it was. I've never seen one at any level do that. So Shriver again will go up with Bugliosi. And Shriver will win it. They're trying to get it back, though, is Bugliosi. Face-offs are 7 apiece. Score tied as well. Those zeros on the board. 1:10 left to go in the man advantage after the roughing called Tarazi. Pass across on the backhand. Shot! Contact. The net comes off the mooring as May couldn't get a piece of it. And now the officials are going to blow this one dead, as the net has to be put back onto its moorings. And so it'll be a draw to the left of O'Neill. Shriver will take this one as well, but lose it, however, to Bugliosi. And it's cleared the length. 50 seconds left to go here in the man advantage. Bryn Athyn has yet to get a shot on goal during this power play opportunity. Bugliosi, pass, middle, rebound, turn around. It went through the goal mouth behind Cassidy. How'd they miss it? It was a tough angle, but somehow went behind Cassidy and missed everything. Penn clears it out, but hops into the bench, and we get a stoppage of play. 21 seconds left still on this man advantage. And it looks like Griffin Bond from Newton, Mass. will take this draw and lose it, however, to Walmsley. Ford will pitch and catch there in the neutral zone with Camacho. Camacho nowhere to go. Finally gets it back to Ford. Hear the stick smacking. That means the power play is over. Shot by Walmsley. Way off the mark. Camacho tried to send it in deep. Stopped by Penn. Picked back up. Shot deflected up into the netting. We get another stoppage. A lot of deflections here in the latter half of this period. As now Reed Schroeder will win this draw back to Camacho, who tried to one-time it and missed it. 2-on-1 back the other way here for Penn. Good defense in front. Cassidy will make the stop as a good pass right into Ford. Goes right into his pads. And now we'll get another stoppage as right now I don't think these posts really want to stay in place. Back in the 70s, when the Flyers used to use this arena for practice, the posts were almost cemented in place. They had no give. They give a lot now. Cassidy is saved. Puck loose in the circle. And it's sent the length. Back to get it will be Rahman. Rahman pressured by States. Makes a move to get rid of him. Up the left boards. Stopped at center ice, and that'll hop up into the bench of Penn. And we'll get another stoppage. 3:42 left to go. Still scoreless. Low on shots. There were 9 goals and over 90 shots in the last meeting. And we are not off to a hot start to match that right now. But it has been competitive. As a penalty coming up, they're going to get Abraham for a trip. Tried to reach for the puck. Got more leg than rubber. And the tripping call will come here with 3:37 left. So 16:23, the time of the penalty. As they get Abraham. Just his 10th penalty minute. So Bryn Athyn will set up. Schreiber to the right side outside the circle. Isak unable to control it. With a little help, he gets it back, and then it's off his stick. Carrying it back the other way will be Shen. Shen will send it in deep. Chasing after it is Bugliosi just to kill some time. Now the turnover. With it is Shen. Shen tried to pass it across. Stolen away. Up the right side, and a good hit right there by Bugliosi as he wiped out Capone from going up that right side, right in front of his bench. One of the unique things about this arena is the benches are opposite each other. They're not on the same side. You don't see that too often in a hockey arena. Just one of the many unique things about this place. As Schreiber gains the line, trying to get to the outside. Good defense to force him wide by Rahman. Penn player falls down behind. Fans wanting interference, not getting one. Pass across, smothered. Here comes Aliaferov. Aliaferov with a good move to get around Camacho. In tight. Deke shot. Score! Short-handed goal. Calvin Aliaferov. And finally we get some points on the board. It's 1-0. Time of the goal, 17:51. For Aliaferov, it is his second shorthanded goal and his team leading 19th. So Bryn Athyn now playing from behind. Pass across, deflected in the goal mouth. That one knocked away before it got in on O'Neill. Trying to clear, kept in, however, on the left side by Marone. Marone pass across, one-timer from a sharp angle down the end line. That one goes behind the net. Collision on the far side. May didn't like that hit from Rahman. Shot deflected up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage of play. And May not happy at all with the hit that Rahman just gave him. So for the time being, that's going to be unassisted on that goal for Aliaferov, though I have a feeling there might be an assist officially given later. As offsides will be the lines here. And a look of disagreement there from Santino Capone. Two penalty minutes for Capone in the last meeting. The draw won by Penn and then stolen away and sent in deep by the Lions. Bryn Athyn has won the face-off game. They just haven't been able to do anything with it. Turnover at center ice. This is Capone. Capone knocked away. Here come the Quakers. No numbers, though, as dumping it in deep and chasing will be Freeman. Getting there first is Camacho. May having trouble getting it out of the boards. Finally sending it up the left side. 2-on-2. Rister. That one glove, no problem by O'Neill. As unable to beat him was Michael Yell. 9 saves and 9 tries for Reagan O'Neill. That one with 43 seconds left. As Penn out with it. Up the left side, Abraham. Abraham has Tui. Nothing. Ring shut. Great save by Cassidy to come out and challenge that one. Lost at center ice. 19 seconds left. Tui looks to go after it. Being harassed by Marone. 2-on-2 scrum over there is down. Not sure if he was hurt. Wamsley tying things up. Tui can't keep it in with his foot. And Bryn Athyn will just send it out. It's played by a high stick. And just screening it off there was Trevor Congy to make sure that no play could be made by the Lions. Shots on goal, 10-9 in favor of Penn, but most importantly, they have the one on the board here in the first. A shorty by Aliaferov. And that will make it 1-0 here through one period. We'll step aside, take a timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the game by the numbers. I'll try to get some of my voice back. We'll get you ready for period number 2 here from class of 1923 arena on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania. And right now the Quakers with a 1-0 lead here in this Colonial States College Hockey Conference matchup with Bryn Athyn. You're watching exclusively right here on SFBN. Back here between sections B and C of the class of 1923 arena, the Penn Ice Rink. Here, glad to be back doing hockey here on SFBN. My thanks to the cast of thousands that are working with me here, including Vartan Sarkisian. Did I say that right? I got it right. His first hockey game. And he has to deal with me, the poor man. But doing a good job here. Got some co-op people from Drexel. Great co-op program at the University of Drexel. And in fact, speaking of Drexel, part of the next games coming up for the University of Pennsylvania will be Friday, the 26th of January. Again, this is the final game before the holiday break. And that will be the next home game at 9:20. That'll be against University of Delaware. And I say speaking of Drexel because the very next day, Saturday, January 27th at 7:10, while they'll be the visiting team, they'll be here against Drexel. And that's always a fun one between the two teams. In fact, that was my first introduction to both Penn and Drexel ice hockey. So that was a lot of fun to do last year. And then Friday the 2nd, Rowan, the Profs, will be in town for a 7:10 tilt here at the arena. So we invite you to come check out the games. Otherwise, tune right here at the SFBN here on YouTube for all the action. Quick look at how the first period broke down. Nothing exciting really happened until the 10:43 mark, where a penalty ends up getting called roughing on Connor Wamsley for 2 minutes. Penn not able to do anything with that. However, a minute after that expired, Penn got hit for a roughing penalty as Mark Tarazzi was given the gate. Again, nothing could be done with that by Bryn Athyn. And then about a minute after that penalty expired, Penn had to go shorthanded again as they got Ethan Abraham on a trip right off of a face-off. However, his teammates had his back as Calvin Alviafarov got his 15th goal of the year, his team-leading 32nd point. His 31st point. And gave Penn the 1-0 lead on the shorty. Time of the goal, 17:51, as he made a great dodge around the defender on the right circle and came right in on Tyler Cassidy. Cassidy ended up facing 10 shots that period from the Quakers, turned aside 9. Meanwhile, his counterpart, Reagan O'Neill, a perfect 9 for 9 between the pipes for the Quakers. Zamboni doing its job. I'll come back and try to do mine in period number 2, which right now sees Penn on top of Bryn Athyn, 1-0 in this Colonial States College Hockey Conference matchup. And you're watching exclusively right here at SFBN. Back here at Penn's Class of 1923 Arena, and there you see the goaltender for the Quakers, Reagan O'Neill. He's done a pretty good job this season taking over for all-world goaltender Xander Kostelnik. Lost to graduation. Of the year in the conference. Kostelnik had a 1-7 goals against his final season. O'Neill sitting at 1-5 right now. And would like to lower that a little more as Penn will win the opening draw here in the second period and attack the goal to the right. Pass across through the goal mouth. Bugliosi, no one there for Penn. Pass behind Basile. Played out of his own zone by Armley. And this one will roll in on goaltender Cassidy and will be the easier save. One of the easier saves he's had today. And he'll get a face-off to his left. Again, Penn, no matter how they finish, they will be hosting the Cup final, the tournament. As they are the champions from last year. Last year they hosted it for the first time. As they upended four-time defending champ College of New Jersey as a one-timer there. That one wild rebound. Cassidy turns that one away. Upended him in the final, and in fact, in 2022, good toe drag right there. Shot Cassidy, stoned Toohey. Toe drag from the slot, brought in between the rings, and Toohey denied. Toohey gets it back. May knocks it away from him. We'll touch on that first title when we get a chance. Rebound, turnaround shot, just lining it up as Abraham, and he scores. Look of frustration on the face of Cassidy. He had everything blocked but the top right corner. And just send it in on net and see what happens, and that's 2 tonight. First one for number 95. Penn looking for more. Cassie turns that one away. Dribbler in towards net. That one deflected, never got in on him. Struggling a little right now here is Bryn Athyn. They finally get it out of the zone. Walmsley takes a hit into the board, stays with it though, as Freeman couldn't get him off the puck. Dodged there by two. He lost it though. Schroeder shot, fanned on it. Back the other way, here comes Penn. Over the line, a good swipe there to knock it off the stick of Abraham. So 1:35 into period number 2. And Penn is on the board again, and somebody's going off. And it looks like we're going to get an interference call. And it will go against Penn. And a little bit of disbelief in the reaction. I believe that was Bugliosi that got the gate. And it was. Shot deflected wide, never got in on Cage. Redirected in towards net, keeping it away as O'Neill into the corner. Bugliosi now penalty minutes 20 and 21 for him. Shot right in the breadbasket and hanging on to it is O'Neal. That's the first shot of the period here for Bryn Athyn. They've been outshot 5-1 here so far. Mentioned Kostelnick, he had 3 shutouts last year. O'Neal already has one, and he saved that one to keep it intact. Shot, that one blocked by the Shinabali Aferov, and he is down and hurt. He is struggling to get off right now. That one stung. Shorthanded for a moment, even more so now. Another penalty coming up, and a hooking call is coming up here on Penn, and all of a sudden it's now a 5-on-3 as Jacob Chen will join his teammate in Bugliosi in the box. And for Chen, that'll be his 12th penalty minute. So now a 5-on-3 for about a minute. Penn already a little lower in numbers. They're going to have to work hard on this one. Right circle, back up top, it goes to Shriver. Across to Capone. Right circle, they work it down. Shot, that one turned away by O'Neal. Tui out there right now on the kill with a great dodge. He's got May to beat. Tui to the circle, the wrister, and stopping that one cold is Cassidy. Tui with a great effort there, but Cassidy holding his ground. And now it'll be Tarazi out with Armley, and on the draw, Abraham on this 5-on-3, still 25 seconds left on it. And then it'll be a little under a minute left in a 5-on-4. At his own blue line is Ford. Plays pitch and catch with Camacho. He'll try the right side right in front of his bench. Pass gets tangled up at the blue line. Backhander sent the length. One power play is over. So 0 for 3, technically a -1 for 3. As a steal at center ice. Bryn Athyn with a chance on the backhand. That one sent wide by Jimenez. And then sent the length by Penn. 5 minutes exactly left to go here. Or gone, I should say, in period number 2. 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage here on the hooking call against Jacob Chen. Camacho controls the bouncing puck, sends it in deep. Chasing after it will be Isak. Isak can't do anything with it. Penn looks to clear, but it goes off the body of Jimenez. Jimenez with a drag, lost it. Isak gets it back. His pass deflected to the left circle. Instead of a one-timer, controlling it and sending it in on goal was Yell. And maybe should have one-timed it because it gave O'Neal a chance to square up and make the save. 3 seconds left to go here on the power play. And then Alec Artoski can send out a 5th Quaker. Another draw won by Bryn Athyn. Pass into the skates of Shriver. Penn looks to clear and will. Up it goes to Bond. Bond in a 1-on-3, nowhere to go. Still fights for it. Hacked and whacked away. Kicked back in by Penn, stopped at the blue line, and then lost. Ford with it, sends it in deep. Chasing will be Freeman. Gets there first. Little tangle over there, play allowed to continue. Freeman gets clocked by May, that'll be a penalty. That shot goes high and wide. The touch up there by Marone, and that was not smart by David John May. It'll be a cross check And a silly one at that. .6:12, the time of the penalty. And for May, team leader in penalties, he's got 39 now. Penn wins the draw. Pass across, deflected and through the skates of Bugliosi, who has it now. To the right side, Abraham. Shot. That one turned aside by Cassidy. And sent the length. O'Neal drops it off. Abraham gives it back to his mates behind him. Quickly to the right side with room is Armley. Armley gains the zone, drops it off. Armley into the corner, waits. Aliaferov couldn't quite get it to him. Chance now for the Lions to get rid of it. Tui, big hit at center ice, but dumping it in was Jimenez. Tui with 1:05 left to go in the man advantage. Gives it up to Abraham on the right side. Abraham dodged to Tui. Shot, score! And it wasn't Tui that came in. It was Aliaferov, who has his second of the night. One shorthanded and one on the man advantage. And it's now 3-0 in favor of the Quakers. Give Tui one assist. Give the second one to Abraham. And it's a power play tally for Penn. Time of the goal, 7:12, exactly a minute into it. It's a ninth shot already for Penn. As whistles will blow, as covering up will be Cassidy. Not much Cassidy could do on that last one. He had to overplay on Abraham. And the backside left all alone for Calvin Aliaferov, who now has 20 goals on the season. Capone with it in the far corner. Long pass straight up center ice, stolen away by Rahman. Rahman gains the line outside the left circle. Tried to pass it, got smothered. Second opportunity, sends it across. No one home except for the Lions. Long pass to center ice. Nearly a tripping call, wanting the call and not getting it as Capone. Sent into the right corner. Chasing after it is Bond. Getting there first, however, were the Lions. And it's sent out to the neutral zone. Pushed on by Yell, but stolen away by Armley. To the left circle. In tight. Pushed in on goal. Bugliosi couldn't do much with it. Cassidy will cover up. And he will get the save. 11:33 left to go here in the second. Two goals in the period has given Penn a 3-0 lead. Penn shot eye high, no problem for Cassidy. So it'll be an offensive left circle draw here for Penn. Won by Aliaferov. Rister, that one went wide. Bryn Athyn up the right side. Good speed there to get free by Isak. Pass across, no one home. Out to the neutral zone, and May will have to retreat to get it. As contact at center ice, a little double check there. Jimenez said, sorry about that. Aliaferov says, no problem. No malicious intent with that one. We'll get a stoppage. 10:52 to go. Right now, Bryn Athyn is scoreless today here at Penn. The women took on the Penn women's team, and Penn came away with a 9-0 win just prior to the start of this contest. Loose puck picked up by Tui. Wrapped around behind the net. Aliaferov on the right side sent it to Tui in front. Ding-dong off the post, even caught their linesman. Heavy metal music blaring in the ears of Cassidy. And even though it hit the post, technically that's not a shot on goal. It hits a goal, but it's not a shot on goal. Go figure. Pass across looking for Tui, nothing there. Tui tried to blindly swipe at it. Missed it. Kept in at the blue line. Down to Abraham. Up top, Rister. That one wasn't going for the top right corner, but grabbing it anyway was Cassidy and said, I've had enough of this. Let's hang on. Past the midway point of this contest tonight here in Philadelphia. 3-0. Even strength, shorthanded, and power play goals for the Quakers. The two special teams goals taken care of by Calvin Aliaferov. At the blue line, Rahman tried to get it in deep, lost it, flipped out, grabbed and played down by Bond. Crossed to Tarazi. Sent in deep with a little bit of help from his mate and Rahman. And the rebound comes out front, and Cassidy just hanging on to it. Like we said, Cassidy saw 60 shots in the last meeting. Stopped 53 of them. It's a pretty telling stat here after 13 games that your goaltender has a .418 goals against, but he has a .911 save percentage. You would expect him to be around .870 or something like that. I mean, that's crazy. That he's stopping better than 90% of the shots. And still, it's a 4 goals against. That's something I'm sure Salvatore Capone is trying to tighten up on the defensive end, as we'll get a whistle on the stoppage of play. The backup goaltender, Zachary Bacher, actually has a win despite a 4.5 goals against. He's been in 2 games. One of them he gave up 5 in the win against University of Virginia. So this is a team in Bryn Athyn that can put up points. The problem is their defense has had a hard time keeping other teams off the board. Attempted clear, off a body. Jacob Shen still with it. Turn it, shot! That whistled wide. Cassidy may have gotten a piece of it, not sure. Still within the right corner. Penn really dominating play here in the second. Shen lost it, trying to get it back. Can't do it. Sent to the point, stolen away. This will be Armley. Armley pass in front. Oh, on the backside there was Aliaferov looking for the hat trick, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Aliaferov avoids a couple bodies. Calling for it. What's a one-timer? Gets deflected right in front of him between the rings. Back the other way, here comes Isak. Isak all of a sudden, it's a 2-on-1. Isak at the ring. Shot. Turned aside. Rebound. That one sent wide. Jimenez couldn't get it on goal. He was harassed from behind. Boy, good back-checking pressure there by Penn. If they don't do that, it's probably a goal for the Lions. Good follow-through on a check there by Tui. Retreating. Oh, losing it right in front of his own net is May. Teammates try to help him, and they do. They clear it to the neutral zone. 7:14 left to go here in the second. Sent the length. May will slow it up, try to get to it as Tui. Tui will send May hard into the boards. Says, that'll teach you for cross-checking us. And then May tries to hit Tui, but he's given up several inches and several pounds as well. Tui just shrugged that one off. Over the blue line, unable to keep it in is Abraham. Tui got it back. Can't find it as Walmsley stole it away from him. Walmsley tied up at the blue line by Rama, but still managed to get over. Centering pass, that one got denied by Kongi. Pass to the middle, trying to get to it once again was Walmsley, but it was out of his reach and it goes into the right boards. Laughlin gives it up to Yell. Yell, his dangle, knocked away. Stolen by Abraham, but then lost. And sent out of the zone. 2-on-1 all of a sudden, but help coming for the Quakers. Pass across, that one hops over Yell's stick on a good pass by Capone. Penn had that trouble even in the postseason with giving up those quick little rushes. O'Neal denies one, denies two, and he'll cover up and hang on. They were aggressive on the offensive end because they knew they had Xander Kostelnik in between the pipes, and he erased a lot of mistakes. And right now the same can be said for Reagan O'Neal. Again, Jack Averill is the main guy between the pipes. He was the backup last year to Kostelnik. Only got in 4 games, but he was a perfect 3-0 in the 4 games he played. But Averill getting a rest today against Bryn Athyn. He got the win in the last game. That 7-2 win at Bryn Athyn. Stopping 30 of 32. Flipped in. Slowed up there by Cassidy. Dropped off behind the net to Schroeder. Schroeder sends it up the boards. Kept in, however, the blue line by Tarazi. And then it was knocked off his stick all the way back into the Quaker end. Armley. Chased back there by Shriver. Just flipping it up to the middle is Ford. Ford will get it back. Sends it into the right of Cassidy. Cassidy will send it into the right corner. Around the board it goes. Trying to keep it is Aliferov, who lost an edge running into Schroeder, trying to keep it in. Lions, 2-on-3. Drop pass. Schreiber lost it. Quakers will dump. Will they change? No, they will not. Actually, they'll change defensemen here on a back line change. Lions trying to convert. Jimenez will hammer it in behind the net. Looking to clear it out here is Shen. Shen had it knocked off of Isak. Isak on his backhand at the dot. He got bumped off the puck on a nice play by Aliferov. Attempted pass, nearly stolen away there by Jimenez. He kept it into the zone. Good play by Jimenez. Now he's in a tussle with Aliferov. A little high hit here. He's got to be careful about that. His body's ping-ponging around there in the right circle. Kept in at the blue line. Nice play by May. May, pass across. Wanting the one-timer, Isak, he got tied up. Couldn't do anything with it. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way here for the Quakers. Coming down the middle will be Shen. Shen went for the redirect, not there. Good defensive play by Ford for the Lions. And Shen got tripped up and knocked into the net, which knocks the net off the moorings and gets us to stoppage with 3:32 to go. I'm going to date myself here, but if I keep talking like this and losing my voice, I'm going to sound like Brenda Vaccaro. My producer just looked at me and was like, who is that? I mean, he's only about a third of my age right now, so. As he nods, thank you. I got that. That's a 70s, 80s reference there. Shot, that one goes off the side of the net by Aliferov. And Penn will retreat to the neutral zone to get it. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the second. Penn with both goals. even strength, and a power play to extend their lead to 3-0. Now, penalty coming up as we had a little extracurricular behind the play. And we've got a roughing call according to Samuel Chauvin. And it looks like they got it against Bryn Athyn. And it also looks like they got it against Santino Capone. So it'll be 2 minutes. 17:07, the time of the penalty. And it will be Capone. And for Capone, that's his 26th penalty minute. Pass, left dot, one-timer, and right there, Cassidy will make the save. It's the 12th shot he's seen this period. Penn 1 for 2 on the man advantage. So far as the faceoff won by Bryn Athyn and cleared out. O'Neal comes out quickly to play it. Flying up the right side is Alaferov. Alaferov comes in tight, tries to shove one in. May will hold him up right in front of his goaltender and Cassidy will hang on for the save. Great speed down the right side and the dive in tight by Alaferov, but he could not get it past Cassidy. Face-off won by Penn, but it leaves the zone. Alaferov will have to go back to get it. Pass on the right side. Abraham. Abraham with a dodge sends it wide left. Diving to keep it in there on a nice play was Bugliosi, and it'll stay with the Quakers. Alaferov out to Tui on a great diagonal pass. That one hit a body in front, never got in on Cassidy. To the left point. Feigning but keeping it are the Quakers. Backhand to the right side. This is Abraham. Abraham, spinorama to the point. Across the one-timer. That one way wide left by Bugliosi. Kept in by Tui. Into the left corner. Alaferov. Abraham. Long pass across. Trying to stop it was Armley with his skate. Tui. Good dodge. Between the circles, it goes outside. Pass to the middle. Deflected. Rebound. That one denied by Cassidy. And then cleared the length. In tight. Good pressure by Penn. They could not get it. Past Cassidy, who held his ground. Under a minute to go. Here in the second. Power play has expired. Penn now 1 for 3 in the contest. Wrapped around, kept in on the far side by Rahman. Will send it deep in the left corner. Centering pass, that gets deflected. Collision in the circle, out with it. Here comes Alliance. Opportunity here for Pasendik. Turnaround, shot. And that was Capone, actually. Good defense back there by Rahman to slow him up. One-timer, that one denied there. O'Neal from the blue line. At the blue line again. That's Ford, across. Centering pass by Marone, never got in close. And cleared out here by the Quakers. Marone hit, dropped by 2 different Quakers. Play continues. Shot gets deflected wide there off the stick of Freeman. 5 seconds left to go. Yell will just dump it in. No opportunity. And that will close out period number 2. Shots 14-9 that period in favor of Penn. Goals 2-0 that period favor Penn, and so does the score through 2 as we are into the second intermission here at the class of 1923 arena in the campus of the University of Pennsylvania. And right now, the hometown Quakers with a 3-0 lead here, trying for the sweep of the week against Bryn Athyn. Back with the second period numbers and the setup for period number 3. Quakers trying to top off a sweep of Bryn Athyn here today. Women earlier, and the men right now with a 3-0 lead through 2. You are watching University of Pennsylvania Quaker Hockey, exclusively right here on SFBN. Between periods here at the class of 1923 arena, Darryl Dobis with you. University of Pennsylvania right now on top of Bryn Athyn by a 3-0 count. 2 goals that period. First one you see right here. This one coming early in the first. Just send it in front. See what happens. Loose puck comes to the right dot. And that one sent in for Ethan Abraham for his 15th goal of the season. And then cashing in on the power play. Tui and Abraham feed Aliferov. Beautiful little pass across. Second goal of the game for Aliferov. He has 20 on the year to lead the Quakers in that category. And that is how the period ended. 1 for 3 on the man advantage for Penn. The one coming in that second period. 0 for 4 for Bryn Athyn. And in fact, one's a minus if you count the shorthanded goal by Aliferov. Face-offs, 9-7 in favor of Penn in that second period. 19 total each for both sides. 24-18 shots on goal, with Penn leading the way in that one. 21 saves for Tyler Cassidy of Bryn Athyn, a perfect 18 of 18 right now for Reagan O'Neill. That will set you up. Game by the numbers, third period coming up here in a matter of moments. Quakers on top of the Lions, 3-0 here. This is men's club ice hockey action you're watching here on SFBN. Third period ready to begin here from Penn Ice Rink, class of 1923 arena. Teams have switched sides. It's still Tyler Cassidy between the pipes for Bryn Athyn. He's off to our left. And right now, Reagan O'Neill pitching a gem right now for the Quakers here in his third game of the year, trying to go 3-0. Yell will take the draw and will eventually win it with a little bit of help from Capone. Sent to the right side. Shot. That one deflected wide. I think getting a piece of that one was O'Neill. All the way back into the Bryn Athyn zone. At the blue line. Kept in there. Trying to push it in was Basil. It's picked up, however, by Ugliassi. Penn over the line behind Cassidy. Chasing after it will be Aliferov. He gets there first. Bryn Athyn having trouble with his speed. Little stick check by Basil. He ended up losing it. Ricochet off the boards. Turn around loose in front. Diving to cover it up will be Cassidy. That one was almost a disaster, and it wouldn't have been Cassidy's fault either. And it all started with the attempted stick check by Anthony Basile. He lost his stick. And it's like losing a defender at that point. On the draw, shot. That one blockered away. Second one rebound. Third one turned away there. All point blank by Cassidy. He has not played poorly today. Long stretch pass. That one a little bit long. Cassidy comes out to knock it away from Freeman. Back the other way, this will be Shriver. Shriver just shovels it in, rolls in quietly on O'Neill. He'll stick it into the corner. Up the right boards. Pass to the middle. Abraham, backhander. That one went wide. Say that 5 times fast. And covering it up with no real pressure. They'll get a stoppage there, as Cassidy says. No, I'm tired of this. Cassidy will watch a draw to his right. Bugliosi will take it, but it'll be won by Walmsley, however, controlled by Penn. Thinking one-timer, but sending it back in deep is Taurasi. Sending pass across. That one just denying it. Oh, on the one-timer, floored. Looking for the goal and stacking the pads was Cassidy. Ford wanted goal number 2 of the year, and Cassie says, not on my watch. Tie up on the draw, this one, won by Penn, but they can't keep it in the zone. Dumped in hard by Taurasi, bounces out between the rings. Gathering it up is Marone. Marone lost it. Teammates have his back. Yell pushes it up to Capone. Capone with some speed. It's out of his reach, though. Rahman back there to chase him, and now Rahman will get a penalty as he puts Capone hard into the boards. It'll be a cross check. And Rahman, the captain, going over to check him out. And the penalty will be on Dhruv Rahman. It'll be a cross check at the third. So the 5th power play opportunity here for Bryn Athyn. And this one will be cleared out. Coming up hard to challenge will be Jacob Chen. And May will get control here for the Lions. He gets it back and will carry the left side. Puts on the brakes, comes over to Capone. Capone with a little kick into the zone, trying to get it around Armley. Armley gets it off to the far side, but May will keep it in. Top of the left circle, between the rings, pass in front, quick touch pass. Trying to get a quick shot off there was May, but he sent it wide. Check that. That was not May. That was Shriver. Good look there to Shriver, but it went wide. Capone. Back to May. Pass. That went wide, went off the leg of a defender. That defender has it. Now it's Armley. Armley in a foot race in the left circle. Pass across. Oh, a little bit behind Jacob Shen. Otherwise, that would have been a wide open net for him. This was big for Penn last year. They put on a lot of pressure offensively, even though they're a man down. May has it over the blue line. 38 seconds left to go in the cross-checking penalty to Dhruv Raman. Penn will send it to length as Chewy. Send it deep. Pass. That one's a little bit out of the reach of Jimenez. O'Neal doesn't get all of it. Jimenez gets it back. Camacho had a chance at it, missed. Back comes Chewy with speed. He gets around Ford. Pass across. Oh, that one denied while lying down once again by Cassidy. And Camacho having a word with Abraham, and Abraham's asking, how did I not get that one in? That would have been the second of the night for Abraham, but he was denied. Last week he had 3 goals against Bryn Athyn. He just won today. Alafarov is on the doorstep of having a hat trick as well. He had a hat trick and an assist in the previous meeting. Jimenez had it poked away by Tarasi, but he got it back. They retreat deep, but a bad pass stolen away. This is Abraham. Abraham shot. Never even seeing that. I don't think it was Cassidy, but it was deflected wide. It rolls in on him, and he'll cover up. Cassidy can stop a puck, but he is not afraid to put the brakes on any flow for the offense. More than willing just to stop it and get his team to regroup. As that draw won by the Lions, they'll carry out. They have not had a whole lot of odd man rushes as that backhand by Geertz, who hasn't seen much playing time. Turned aside by O'Neal. This will be Bugliosi. Rink wide. Trying to do something with it is Tui. Got up and then lost it. Yell. With a move, but it went off the skates of the defender in Kongi. And now Penn will carry out with 14:40 left to go. Drop pass across. Tui wanted the one-timer. It got smothered, however, by Ford. Tui in the corner. Holding. Ford challenges him. Tui still with it. Push to the right point. This is Kongi. Kongi holds, circle across. Tui. Wrister shot off the shoulder of Cassidy and turns in the left corner. 7th shot of the period for Penn. They've all been denied by Tyler Cassidy. Yell will send it in. Slowed up by O'Neal. Will send it to the outside to Raman. Raman pushes it into the left corner to Ford. Ford didn't quite get a handle on it. Shriver pressuring him. Forces a turnover. May, the quick one-timer. That one had to be denied there by O'Neal, who was watching for it the whole way. Abraham tried to make a move. Got tied up by Ford. Trying to regather it was Ford. The Ford for Penn, but he couldn't do anything with it. Sent out of the zone. Ping-pongs around here in the neutral zone. Penn will just flip it in. That'll be Christian Ford for Penn. Sean Ford is the defender for Bryn Athyn. Shot. That one kind of died coming in on Cassidy by Armley, and he had to redirect his efforts to make that save. Shen lost it. Out the other way. 2-on-2 trailers coming. Jimenez couldn't handle the puck. Good defense there by Rahman. Quickly the other way. This will be the Quakers. It's Freeman. His shot went wide. Took a weird hop. Looking for it to his left was Cassidy, but it came back to his right. Out of the zone. Now we got a break possibility here. Walmsley on a 2-on-1. Hold. Shot off the right shoulder and a big hop there by O'Neill. One of the rare odd man rushes there, even if it was a short one, for Bryn Athyn, but they have not been able to solve the riddle of Reagan. Penn has done a nice job bottling up this offense, which has 22 shots on goal. And again, very few odd man rushes. Over the line with it is Shen. Shen drops it off. Pass slowed up, cleared out of the zone. Will this have enough speed? This should be an icing. And it will. The token speed shown by Rahman to get the icing call, and will come all the way back into the Bryn Athyn zone. 11:53 left to go here in regulation. Aliferov will take the draw for the Quakers, and he will win it. Loose puck, left circle. Pass across, one-timer. Oh, that hit a body in front. I don't think it got Cassidy, but Aliferov was denied a hat trick. I think one of the defenders got in front of that puck, and Cassidy never had to make the save. States. Good dodge. Second one sends it into the corner. Picking up the bouncing puck is Bugliosi. He'll get away from Walmsley. Over the line, still with it all the way across the other side. Screens off a defender as he drops the puck off. It's dumped into the corner. Pushed back out by Jacob Shen. A little bit of a high hit there by Bugliosi on Walmsley. No call. Shot deflected up. Fair catch called for by Cassidy. And Bryn Athyn will get the ball at their own 32. My old football coming back into play here. Like I said earlier, I had high school football commitment here locally out on WPHT, 1210 a.m. High school sports, high school football scoreboard show, I should say. My buddies Jeff Nolan and James Bailey. As this puck bounces around, ends up being an offside. We'll get a faceoff just outside the zone. 14 weeks worth of interviews, highlights, analysis, and reporting. 10 to midnight. A lot of fun with those guys. Missed this, though. Back to my minor league roots. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad Penn has decided to bring the hockey broadcast back this year. And they've got a good team here to have it with, as they are looking an inch closer to the top seed in the Marauders in the conference. Good job to get out of the zone there by Kongi. Long rink wide pass finds nobody. Stepping up there was Armley, but his pass was stolen away. Into the zone, shot. That one smothered once again. Kongi with a good job to knock it down. Isak trying to gain control, gives it up to Capone. Capone back to Isak. Pass in front. Right there in the slot. Sent away by Armley. Long lead pass. Trying to get to it is Abraham. Abraham will force a pass to the right side of Shriver. Across. Blind. Dangerous. Stolen. One-timer. Save Cassidy. Bugliosi to Abraham, and he's denied again. But if you're a goalie that likes making saves, Bryn Athyn's the place for you right now because Cassidy's been doing a business. Shot. That one ricochets off the post. Second post of the night for Penn. And once again, heavy metal music blaring in the ears of Cassidy. Drop pass. Bond. Nowhere to go. Lost it. Penalty coming up. It's going to be against Bryn Athyn. It will be a slash. And I believe they got Shriver. It comes with 8:55 left to go. Here in the third. And for Shriver, that'll be just his third penalty of the year. Draw one by Penn. Up top, Aliferov gives it up to the right dot. Pass across the one-timer. Oh, went through the goal mouth that flew over Cassidy. Off target, Armley had a wide open net, but he sent it wide. Bugliosi will drop it off to Tui. Little extra hit there. Man down. Slow to get up here. As Aliferov missed a one-timer. We got a little extra going on behind the play. As Tui getting into it a little bit with Walmsley. Still down, though, right now is Bryce Jimenez. And I think Tui just got sent off. And actually, they sent off Camacho as well. So they're going to get Camacho and they're going to get Tui. I'm guessing that's going to be unsportsmanlike for both. 11:43 the time of the penalty. Shot, that one denied once again. By Cassidy. Shot. Score! That's a hat trick for Aliferov. Back-to-back meetings against Bryn Athyn. Back-to-back hatties for Calvin Aliferov. And it's 4-0. And that is a power play goal. And Penn is now going 2 for 4 on the man advantage. Penn looking for more. Freeman sent in front. Shot, score! Freeman found Christian Ford. And Ford, who was denied earlier point blank by Cassidy, gets his revenge. On the rebound, I believe Zachary Chin got a piece of it as well. And actually it was Griffin Bond. So Bond will get an assist, as will Freeman. And Penn now has opened things up. And actually we have another penalty here as well. They put up a 2-minute penalty here on Michael Yell, but Yell is not in the penalty box. So I'm not sure what the call was there as a pass in front. That one smothered by Walmsley and cleared. So the 5th power play coming up here for the Quakers. And it comes with 7:36 to play. Pass across, trying to tie it up as Alaferov. Couldn't control it. And this one is pounded out of the zone. Over the line is Bugliosi. Alaferov's pass. Chance to break Shriver if they pass. They got him on the tape on the fly. Alaferov coming to help. Shot. That one lifted high and wide. A little bit of harassment there by Alaferov, but O'Neal sees it goes over his shoulder. Six minutes left to go in this contest. 6 more minutes left of me of talking. Stolen by Shriver. Shriver, who picked the pocket of Armley. Pass across, winning the one-timer there. Found Jimenez, but Jimenez misfired. Back the other way, here comes Penn with a drop. The dangle by Bugliosi, he had knocked away. Here comes Jimenez down the left side. 2-on-3. Drops it off for. Did not see who dropped it. It was Shriver was dropped off for, but it missed. Backhander high and wide of the right shoulder by Abraham. And out to the neutral zone it goes. That was Capone, by the way, who misfired on that last shot. At the neutral zone, pushing in is Taurasi. Taurasi sends it in wide, and Cassie says that's enough. Power play has expired. Now 2 for 5 on the man advantage is Penn. Looks like Camacho served the penalty for Yell. Not sure if Yell maybe was hurt. Not seeing him on the bench. Actually, he's on the ice right now, so I'm not sure why he was assessed a penalty. But he's on the ice. Penn wins the draw. And they're 5 minutes away from win number 12 on the season. It's looking like the Marauders and the Quakers down the stretch here. As the nearest team to either one of them is Bryn Athyn, and they're going to be stuck on 19 at the end of this in regards to points. Penn is going to go to 34. And the Marauders currently sitting at 37 coming into today. As Freeman will take this draw against Walmsley. And will win this one. Penn has done a much better job winning faceoffs here in the third. So we see Ryan Oliver from nearby Ridley Park playing for Bryn Athyn, number 2, the forward. First time we've called his name today. He's in a 2-on-2 scrum in that right corner. Out with it will come Rahman. Druve will groove one into the corner. Zachary Shen will get it. Kept in top of the left circle and trying to send it in was Freeman, but it went off a body. Oliver tried to get to it, pinching in, and now coming off will be Freeman. Camacho will flip out of the zone, but it ricochets right off of Bugliosi. Backhander rolling in on goal. O'Neal will send that away. Just a fifth shot by Bryn Athyn, and probably the easiest save that O'Neal's had to make today. Camacho at the blue line. Tried to get it past Tui, but he put it right into him. Tui, little chip pass across, throwing home. Ooh, trying to come in and then losing an edge and falling down there was Kevin Shen. That was an awkward stop there by Shen. Puck lost outside left circle. Shot. Backhander, that one went wide. His bodies went down slow to get up as Jimenez. Out with it will come Tui. Tui 1-on-3. Goes in tight. Shovels it in front. Cassidy with a save. No problem on that. He's seen 15 shots already here this period. This thing's opening up a bit. 39 overall he has faced. He has turned aside 34. Tui pushes it on to himself. May right there. Tui using his backside to screen it off. May with a nice job to shovel it out while on his knees. And at the neutral zone to get it is Armley. Armley will send it into open space. Long rebound comes back out to center ice. Bugliassi will send it off the left boards. Bodies coming off the ice here. Could have been too many men on the ice, but a good job by Penn not to touch. Flipped in on goal. Isak will give O'Neal another save. Turnover, pass through the zone. Fortunately didn't hit anybody. Dropped off by Abraham, carried out by Alaferov. Alaferov drops it off. In the rings, a one-timer. That one denied there by Cassidy, who came out to challenge. Cassidy has been solid today. As this pass unable to keep it in is Tarazi. Out to play it out of the way to Armley is O'Neal. Pass across as they spread it out. Abraham. Centering pass. That one stolen at the blue line. Yell back the other way. His pass to Basile, though, stolen away. Puck ping-pongs around. Offsides has been called, even though Yell put it into the zone himself. 1:35 left to go here in the contest. Only thing to find out now is, can O'Neal keep a clean sheet? Using the net as a screen here is Freeman. Freeman, long diagonal, finds Abraham. Abraham drop pass. Second drop pass. Alaferov tries to shovel it in. It's deflected by Cassidy. Another save there by Tyler Cassidy. And way offside is Alaferov. And that'll draw a stoppage. With exactly 1 minute left to go here in our contest. Bryn Athyn is going to fall to 6-8-1 in conference play. As Bryn Athyn wins that draw. And a whistle will stop play, deflect it out. We're going to face off in the neutral zone. So as it stands right now, Bryn Athyn will sit at 19 points. Drexel is 1 point behind them in the 5 spot. Then Seton Hall at the 6. Top 6 will go to the postseason. Still plenty of time to play. But things starting to spread out a little bit on the top 2. Stockton 10 points behind in 3rd. Shot, that one turned away by Cassidy. So it's a matter of seeding and positioning. It's going to be a dogfight, it looks like, between Bryn Athyn, Drexel, and maybe Seton Hall for 4, 5, 6. 10 seconds left. Knocked down by Rahman. Sent into the corner. And letting it go will be Bryn Athyn, and that'll do it. 3-0 on the season for Reagan O'Neal. 2 of those wins come by way of the shutout. Scranton back on September 30th. And to wrap up 2023 before the break, O'Neal will get the shutout win here. He turns aside 6 in that final frame. 24 overall. Meanwhile, 18 shots in that 3rd period. 42 on goal by Penn. And they will come away with the 5-0 win and the 2-game sweep. Last Friday at Bryn Athyn 7-2. And then 5 here today. 29 faceoffs for Penn. Meanwhile, 24 won by Bryn Athyn. Penn 2 of 5 on the man advantage. Bryn Athyn 0 for 4 plus giving up the short-handed tally. Again, the win will go to Reagan O'Neill. He goes to 3-0, and we'll see that 1.50 goals against drop and that save percentage go up as well. Meanwhile, Tyler Cassidy, hard luck loss, gave up 5 goals, little over his average for the year. He'll go to 5-8-1 on the season, but he did turn aside 37 of the 42. That will do it for 2023 here at Class of 23 Arena. Glad I got to wrap it up with a Penn win here for you. Now I get to go home, let my voice settle at least for a day. I've got Newman tomorrow, so that's going to be fun at 2 o'clock. My thanks to Vartan Sarkisian. His first hockey game, it's a win for Penn and the rest of the crew here working this one. Cast of thousands, trying to make me look good. Takes a lot more than that to do that. I'm Daryl Dovis for the final time saying thank you so much for watching. We hope you tune in for our next home game coverage. It will be the 26th of January, and it will be the Blue Hens of Delaware coming into town to take on the Quakers. That will be a 9:20 start. On behalf of Ari Bluestein, president and founder of SFBN, wish you a happy holiday season and a safe one as well. And we hope you will join us in 2024. Penn takes over with a 5-0 win here on Bryn Athyn. You have been watching Penn Club Hockey exclusively here on SFBN. Have a great holiday, everybody.